Hi, I'm Sean. You're watching Shopworx. On this episode of the 6-door build here, we're going to be hopefully getting rid of the cardboard. You can see behind me there. It's keeping the shop cats out. They seem to like sleeping in the back there. So I got cardboard on both sides. Cardboard on the back. You can see the cat kind of torqued sitting on the receiver tube there. Lost its bed. So anywho, we're going to get some doors on and stuff the guts over the next couple of days here and see if we can't keep the critters out. Well guys, before we get on to the video here, I'd just like to say my season started off a little early doing navigation aids again. Pretty hectic. So sorry for not getting content out. Haven't really got any time to work on it as much as I wanted to. Anytime I've been home, it's kind of been hanging with the family or something like that. Yeah. Or hanging out waiting for a plane, or the WestJet strike got me, or something like that. So haven't had a lot of time back home here. When I have, it's family or relaxing. So starting to find a few days here and there I might be able to get at it. Got some other jobs coming up here out and about too. But in the meantime, let's get at her. Oh, I guess got the cardboard out. We'll go on a little adventure here. Another project I got to get in the shop as soon as I get the 6-door out. Go over to my can full of treasures. Oh, lo and behold, here is where we got all the parts. Got the driver's door there, hood here. 3 of the rear doors here, the other one and the 2 fenders is in another trailer. Just didn't want to pack stuff in too tight and scratch everything. So yeah, I got a fair assortment of parts and pieces and things for the old body style 92 to I guess all the way up to 07 stuff now. So lots more stuff where this came from. John's just running the tap in there, cleaning out any paint. Bolts go in good. Just so we're all clear with this, I'm not lining these things up here. We're just putting them on right now with some bolts, getting them pretty close. Won't be able to do much till I get the fenders on there with the front clip. So don't want to waste a whole bunch of time for nothing here. I'm just going to get them on, keep the critters out. Swing it over here. Oh, they've got 3 doors on the 6 door because of the driver's side. We're halfway there, I guess. Well, we've got the 6 doors on the 6 door now. It's looking pretty decent, I think. Thought I outsmarted the cats, but I found one inside here. And walking around and in somehow. Nimble critter. This side's got it as well. And I say you have to go and set all this stuff here still, but for now we'll get her going. And John's cleaning up the windows.
No, I'm attempting to clean them up.
We got a bunch of overspray and stuff on it, not from us, but originally there, that white paint from the white cab. Not sure if you can see, some of it's coming off, some of it's not. A good chunk over here still.
It doesn't matter, it goes up to here, but we nice to clean it anyway.
Yeah, there's a bunch on the top lip too. I don't know if you can see right in here, the 1/4 inch, but he's working on the 2 fronts. Other ones for inside, back 2 rows are here. 2 are filthy. Well, all 4 are, I guess, but 2 are clear. And the other 2 had window tint on them, and they matched the original. You can see the overspray on them here as well. So, I'm going to peel the tint off, I think, and put that privacy vinyl on it. And at least for the 3rd row, and then figure what we're doing with the 2nd row. I have one set of crew cab tinted windows, but I've been kind of saving them for spares. Here you can't get them anymore, so saving them for spares for my crew cab. Something blows out on them or whatever the case is, and I'm not boned with one clear window. Get as much off as you can. Well, right. Ooh. Yeah. Some easy go.
Nope, he doesn't do it for you.
WD.
That wouldn't do a thing for it.
Try the locker.
Hmm?
Try the locker.
Try a locker if you want.
Yeah, take the paint off anyway.
Yeah, it's working. Gonna need more than that.
So again, like the topper on there, going to be putting window film on here, privacy film, that perforated 50/50, in hopes that keeps a lot of the heat out. We got a lot more area for the AC to worry about there. So we already pre-cleaned these basically, so now I'm just going to go over it one last time. A little bit of stuff I'm just sitting here. Get this all cleaned up and get ready to put some more on here. Throw the cardboard down, some of the fuzz is coming off. I recall this is more or less how I did it last time. Got it sitting where I wanted it. So this will be below the window seal. Put tape on it. Flip it over, peel it off, and then work it in. Do it that way. So if there is a blemish, hopefully it's at the bottom where you start. It's usually the hardest part is getting going, at least in my experience. So take the knife trimmer off and see what we got. Other window ready to go. Well guys, part of you probably wondering, hey, you know, I saw those doors on in another video, why are you doing it now? Well, kind of hopping around availability of parts, but also that if somebody's looking for something specific, you know, like a tailgate, I don't want to have it in this video and that video and, you know, a little here, a little there, a little kind of thing. So that's why we're doing the thing with the doors. I put them on a while ago, just keep the cats out, had the cardboard in them. And now we're starting to stuff the guts in there and do the wiring. Wiring on the third row, which will be different than the regular wiring. So, yeah, just figured I'd explain that a little bit. Same thing, kind of why I jump around video to video too on some of the other stuff, you know. Something I might need for work, or just happen to have time to do this, or had the parts for it, or whatever. So, you know, that's how it's going to be kind of working with things. Is might see a couple videos of something else, and then bang back into a big project. So, if you're looking for something specific, you know, just stick with it. I guess the other reason we might jump around a bit on these too is, you know, sometimes somebody likes working on something or whatever, and you know, like I do most of the welding, and on here John's going to be doing most of the assembly of the doors and stuff. So while he's doing the doors and stuff, I might be filming and or trying to anyway, and at the same time there I'll be laying out planning for the rear bumper and stuff. So John went through last night, cleaned all these off in the gas there, all the different door pieces and whatnot for the mechanisms. We're going to lube them up, get them put in here, and as you can see, it's kind of hard trying to find all the parts and pieces again. You know, I've got bins upon bins upon bins. Best thing I can ever say is these juice jugs are, I don't know, what are they, 2 liters, something like that, 4 liters, I can't remember. Anyway, you get a 10-cent deposit on them up here, and it's worth more than that just to cut them down for parts bins. Try to keep stuff somewhat organized when you store them. And, now we're having the fun part of trying to get everything back into where it should be here. So, figure out what goes to which door and etc, etc. Some got labeled and some was in a haste, so kinda is what it is. Going through just lubing these up after John washed them out. Get all the pivot points. And the wear surfaces right there, there's a few of them. And cycle them back and forth once or twice. Come back and forth a few times and it works it right in. Start to get smoother. Looks like another driver's side. Anyway, got 3 more to go.
Just lubing the plungers and all that with fluid film. They rub and stuff so you don't have any issues later on.
John's been working on the wiring. Here's one for the rear doors. Not sure you can see very good. See if it'll focus better now. But, you can see how the insulation's broke on the wire there. Multiple spots, wires coming off, probably shortened from wire to wire on it. That's for a rear door. And this is the front door one he was working on there. Putting silicone wire in there, so it's like super flexible compared to the other stuff. You can see some of these as well. Black's broke here and here. Orange is broke right in here. Doing them all into the silicone and hopefully being done with it for the rest of my life on here. The help I get reorganizing my bolts. So John's got the front harnesses done for the doors, and here, see if you can focus in on that. That's the old stuff here that we're trying to fix. The rear doors, you can see how she's coming apart here. Insulation's broke, wires bare. It's the stuff we're trying to fix anyway.
I guess one's for one and one's for the other.
Yeah. I don't know what you want to do there. I don't like that electrical tape over the stuff here. No, this down here. It makes it, this one's not so bad. The driver's door is pretty.
That's already got silicone done.
Yeah. That's the passenger door one. Did the other day there.
These will all be redone the same way.
And then you'll have to use those to try to do something for the back door with the spacing and measurements and everything. Eh?
They'll be the same as these.
Yeah, well, I don't even know where if the harnesses are or anything right now. So I'll repair those two and then come up with something for.
Do they have any blocks of this kicker in?
Not quite like that. How many pins do you need?
Whatever's here.
Tell me 8 or less and I got something.
Well, 8 or less.
Okay, well, we got something.
So I'll use these, and I'll make 2 spare harnesses without the ends on them.
I've got 2 8-pin ones cut off from pick and pull in the back of your truck. But there's only an inch or 2 of play.
Huh?
There's only an inch or 2 of play.
All I need.
That's all I could get.
I'm going to silicone wire them from here to here.
Yeah.
There's no speakers in those back doors, is there?
No. Good. Or these.
Well, that's good. You're not putting them in, right?
No room for speakers.
Oh, no, you got the back there, so.
Yeah, I got 6x9s in the back and putting the 6.5s in the front. Figured if I had to add something more, I'd add it in the very far back, just for fill. Well, got her taped up and put it in and get her pop riveted. Using the old air riveter. And off to the other side. Passenger front. Mounted in. Well, you got it in now, so raise it up, we'll tighten the last couple of bolts down. Where it's not binding. So we've lubed everything else here, may as well lube the window track and then I'll do the bottom of the door in here. Move it up and down a few times. Leave it like that, screw the bottom of the door in. And I still got to find some other parts and pieces here. And get the speaker done and everything else. The whole idea of this is to keep it from rusting on the door seam there, where the skin is on it. Hard to see in here what it'll do anything. Bronx got the one. Well, word of wisdom, I needed this aligned on the pin there, as far as my body line, so I gotta line the doors from the back towards the front there. Basically, I needed to put it in, but now I gotta pull it out, because to be able to put the glass in, you've gotta rotate it, and the one corner of the glass has to come right through the opening here. So now I gotta pull this back out and get that glass set in. Not a big deal, just you know, if you guys aren't needing to put it in ahead of time, don't. So of course I got the linkages done up too, because I was using it to open and close and keep the cats out. Unhook all that in here. Trick with the windows, put the window in sideways. You can see how the glass goes in that corner. That's how you get the clearance to be able to roll it in. So now we're facing the right way and you can see with the strip here. Well, I'll get the rest of my parts together and get at it. Good. Silicone lube. Seems like it clears everything there, so that's good. Another one keeping the cats out. Got the privacy tint in it. Looks actually somewhat decent. Well guys, I seem to have a bit of an issue with this 6-door here. I got no glass for this passenger window. Problem is hail took out my other glass and I can't seem to find any anywhere. Drove to Pick and Pull, they showed a truck there. The time I got there, doors were robbed off it, so no dice on that one. Local glass shop spent 3 weeks trying to find one. Tinted, non-tinted, didn't matter. They're showing obsolete and they're hunting around. I got another feeler out on guys group on Facebook. They're hoping to find something. So until I do that, I can't really finish up my back doors on here or the wiring or anything. So probably just gonna have to call it a video. Been so long waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, wanting to get it out. So have to want to punch something out for you guys anyway. So yeah, if you want to see the rest, like, subscribe, and we'll get some glass in there. I want to get the glass in before I pop rivet everything else in there, because I got to take it all apart otherwise. And don't want to do that until I get the glass in, put the wiring harness in. So is what it is. I'm going to keep working on other stuff here as time permits. Season started early for me, so I'm going to be gone and back and gone and back. So anyway, have a good one.